Hello and welcome to this video. I'm often asked, what programming language should I learn? What is the best programming language to start learning programming? Or what's the programming language that I should learn now in 2022? And there's one thing that's even more important to learn than the selection of the programming language. And I will talk about this one thing in this video today. Before we do that, let me first briefly introduce myself. My name is Florian. I've been doing software development, software engineering for more than 20 years now. And my mission is to help you making the step from programmer to software engineer, taking the next step in your software engineering career, helping you to become a better software engineering leader. And if you are interested in that, then please subscribe to my channel for more software engineering content. Now back to the one thing that's even more important than the choice of the programming language. If you want to learn programming and if you want to learn any programming language. So of course it's important what programming language you learn, and there are many options out there. And here the thing that you should look at is, what's your use case? Sometimes the use case already defines what's the best language to learn. If you want to do web development, JavaScript might be an obvious choice. If you want to do data science, Python might be a good choice. If you want to do something with embedded systems, then maybe C or C++ is a good choice. Regarding that topic, the use cases and what programming languages are a good fit, I already have made a video that's called What Programming Language to Learn in 2021. To be honest, 2022 is not that different, so I will link this video down in the description below. You can have a look and then also look at the use case that you are most passionate about, because that's still important that you are passionate about the project that you want to apply the programming language to. But there is one thing that's even more important than the choice of the programming language, and that's learning the foundations of computer science, the things behind the programming language. You should learn what an algorithm is. You should learn what variables are, how they work, how does this all work in the mechanics deep down in your computer. How do addresses and address space come into play here? To really have the foundations to understand what your code, what the programming language is doing. You have to understand what loops are, how they work, the difference between an iterative program and a recursive program. Things like that will help you to build a foundation to learn any programming language you want, and you will be much faster than learning one programming language and then learning the next one without having those foundations understood. And that's why I really think those foundations are important. And I'm not just saying this because I believe in it, it's also something that I have really found in my career. I'm originally a self-taught programmer. I learned programming at age 13, 14. I started with C++, with a book where I typed everything from the book into a terminal, compiled it, and so on. And I had not a real clue about all those concepts. And then later on, I learned those concepts. And I also realized that after I had grasped those concepts, I was much faster in learning new programming languages, in using new programming languages. Why is that? Because you then start not to think about what you want to implement in the concrete implementation mechanisms of the programming language, but you think on a more abstract level. You know what key structures, data structures, algorithms are out there in theory, independent from programming languages. Then you build the idea of your program in your head, and that's what you want to do. And then the only thing that's left to do is doing a mapping of your abstract idea of the program to the concrete mechanics of the programming language to the concrete implementation and syntax of the programming language. And that's usually quite easy because you know exactly what you're looking for. Of course, syntax might be different and sometimes you might need to have indentation to do things. Sometimes you have brackets, but that's minor details that then can be neglected. Then it's more a mechanical task to really write the code then. So this foundation, knowing the concepts, really is an asset, is something that you should learn. And of course, you will also learn this if you program in different languages for years. Absolutely, you will learn this by experience. That's no question. But you also have a shortcut here. You can go directly to the source, theoretical computer science lectures, algorithm and data structure lectures that you can already access right now and learn this already now, and you don't have to wait for years. Of course, it doesn't make it easy. Programming will always be hard and challenging, and it has to be that way because you will also then have more challenging problems. So it will always be a challenge, but you don't have to wait for years to learn this. You can already learn those foundations now. And of course, now I'm curious, what's your experience? Did learning those foundations help you learning a new programming language? Did you maybe have another experience? Let me know in the comments below, be part of the discussion. And of course, if you have liked this video, if you found this information helpful, then please smash the like button. And if you're interested in more content like this, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.